$300 prize pool on the line in this Bandits on Wheels tournament. We are joining in this winner's quarterfinals between Mirage in the orange and in the blue. It is
Indeed. I mean, we're already seeing a couple of things going on here. We see backboard plays going on. Zernite going ahead, trying to get some kind of contestation off onto, I think that was Nibral, but doesn't seem like that's actually going to make anything. Vegas trying for something, but it doesn't seem like he has enough boost. JM right there to get off of the backboard, getting it right past Nyrol, right into the middle, but no one's actually there to go ahead and follow up on it. Right off the wall. Demon Time right on it, almost putting it left corner, but it doesn't look like that's actually going to happen.
Cranked it just a little bit wide there, but that was a hot shot. There's Nibra with one. Zernite had to get in front of that save. Finally, a little bit of a sign of life for Mirage after the first minute or so being all Ya's pressure.
Indeed. You see Mirage actually getting something on, but it's absolutely cannoned into the corner as Nibral goes ahead and puts it over to Vegas. A nice little passing play going on. Nibral can't do anything about it. A little bit of backflip syndrome, going for some kind of fake, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to pull that off. Going right into the corner, a little bit of a chance for them here, but it doesn't seem like Yell can actually do anything about it. Demon right there, almost putting it in. An amazing save coming out from JM. JM yet again. An amazing save off of Yell's team. A fake coming out. Amazing plays going on. Zernite almost putting it right into Mirage, almost making it 1-0. So many chances going on here. A little bit of collision into the air. We see some pressure getting put into the corner as Nibral goes ahead and hits it across, going for a clear as it's being contested at middle.
Yeah, definitely high-level play for sure. We've had some great chances by both sides as M gets in front of that one. Heads that off before Vegas could crank it on net. Both teams definitely wanting to be the one to strike to get that first blood. It's a best of 3 short set, so every game, every goal counts.
Indeed. Now we go ahead and we see that a couple people are going ahead and hitting it right on over. See a little bit of pressure coming on in. And Vegas going ahead and hitting it across as Zeron gives him a little bit of trouble onto it. Although it does go mid as Nibral does indeed put it there. He hits it on over in Demon Time. Going ahead and making it the first goal of the game. Mirage making it 1-0. 157 minutes.
Yeah, just a right place, right time kind of goal there for Linear. M, I think they were trying to flick over, mishandled, didn't get it completely away. And the last defender was just a little bit too far out of net, tried to cheat up. So Linear gets it from midfield down, and it is first blood to Mirage.
Indeed. So we see that Zernite going ahead trying to hit it across right now into Ya's zone. Mirage making the first blood. Amazing passing play. What was that? It was like it was just glued to his card. Vegas finishing that right on off, but that was an amazing pass by Demon Time, making it 2-0, 133 left.
That brilliant finesse there by Linear, as you said, guiding that down perfectly. Vegas, all they have to do is give that a little nudge. That's all it needed. The passing play perfectly executed. But right back comes Ya, showing that they are not going to be denied either.
Indeed. And passing play after passing play, Vegas isn't able to get to it, and it's right on down to Hoodrich to make it 1-2, 127 remaining. A lot of congestion going on here, a lot of aggressiveness. It seems like this might be a two-sided affair with goals coming out from each team right after another. Nibral trying to get some kind of hit into the air as Demon Time does get it clear on over, but he doesn't have enough boost to actually finish that off. Vegas is right on upward, bringing it over to Nibral. Amazing shot, but it's actually saved by Ya amazingly. Hoodrich tries to contest, but Zernite is there to go ahead and back him up. Trying to go up for an air dribble. Vegas is right there with a nice little flip. Right on over. Almost putting it right on in, but Hoodrich is right there to go ahead and knock it right on back down. A lot of fighting going on. Zernite off the top. flipping right on into it, giving it a little bit of power, and he's right there, almost finishing it off, but it's just slightly off of the post, not quite going in.
Yeah, had it on, just whipped it just a little wide to the right. We've seen both teams whip shots just wide in this game. The pace absolutely frenetic. Only about 5 or 6 shots aside, but they are making them count!
Oh my god, an amazing finish by Demon Time, going right on up there. This is Rocket League type of goal, right off of the backboard and in. 1-3, 23 seconds to go left. Crunch time for Ya. Let's see if they can actually get this over. M trying his best to go ahead and hit it, but Demon Time, the last score, putting it right on over into middle. Vegas keeping the congestion on, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to get any kind of goal off of that, as Ya does indeed get it into their zone, but nothing's actually happening. Almost going right on in, and Vegas whiffs, but it hits the post, and that's going to be it. Merge taking the first, Mirage, sorry, taking the first win, 3-1. Absolutely amazing plays, amazing redirects, and amazing passing plays.
Yes, indeed. Both teams coming out hot on this one, but Mirage just a little bit better in this game one. And even though Linear had the 2 goals and the assist for the 100% participation, I really like the play of Vegas. Not only did they contribute a goal, they had the savior medal, but they were also doing all the little things right through midfield, keeping the pressure on, keeping the ball in Ya's blue side, just doing all those little things to set them up for success. And so Mirage, 1 win up in this set. They just need 1 more to punch their ticket to that winner's semifinal.
Oh my, I feel like this is going to be a close match. I feel like Ya's going to go ahead and take the second one, but we'll go ahead and see that as the rest of the players do ready up. Those passing plays though, I mean, we can't even like explain, we can't fathom enough that absolutely amazing play by Linear, hitting it right on down. I mean, this is Rocket League. Just exactly like that, an amazing play to go ahead and, I mean, to basically solidify their spot into their next round and to make it a close game. Vegas going ahead and hitting it on over, but M is right on over there for the hit over into the clear. But Vegas, again, just a little bit of a ping pong battle going on. Amazing flick coming out. Oh, Linear almost getting that finish yet again, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Nibrel hitting it right on down, but M is right there to contest him. 50-50 coming out. Vegas almost getting that hit. Linear going for the double tap. He almost gets it, but it doesn't quite seem like he can actually finish it. Another one coming right on off. Yeah, an amazing shot, but not enough to finish it. Vegas all alone, but he doesn't have any boost to actually do anything. He does indeed get demoed. Linear upward, but he can't get the hit on M, hitting it over. Zernite hitting it to the middle. Oh, but Linear's right there to go ahead and hit it right off of the backboard, denying their chances to go ahead and give them the lead early in this in the second game.
Yeah, and Yaz had the pressures, had the looks in both of these games so far, and just not getting the bounces. They've had about 4 or 5 posts in 6 minutes of play. Vegas hits a post, but they get the friendly roll.
A nice little bit of luck, never hurt nobody. Demon Time hitting it right on over to Vegas and hitting it right onto the crossbar and in, making it 1-0. About 2 minutes into this game, I think actually a minute 10. You see Linear going ahead trying to hit it over as he does actually get demoed. Amazing save coming out from Vegas, making sure that they can't get that second chance off of the backboard. He does indeed whiff though. M's gonna go ahead and take advantage of that. Oh my god, almost an amazing flip reset, but that doesn't quite get finished off by him, and it doesn't go in. Absolutely bamboozled as Hoodrich goes ahead and tries to hit it over. Zernite following him up as Vegas is right there to win the 50-50. M a little bit of stutter step, doesn't quite get that hit off, as that might lead to their demise, but it doesn't. Hoodrich right there, but Vegas is there first, going ahead and hitting it on over into the blue zone as M tries his best, but his car is too flat, slipping right on under. Vegas hitting it over. Almost another goal by Demon Time. Linear, but it doesn't seem like he's actually going to be able to, as Hoodrich does indeed try to battle it into their zone. As
Yeah,
they do.
Again, yeah, is trying to get the pressure on. Just not able to find those last bounces, but again, it's been Vegas doing a lot of the great work, getting the backfill as you see them again, playing third man deep, working in on M, but they can't get to it that time. Flicked over by M, and the score's tied.
Absolutely amazing flick by M. I mean, you wouldn't see anything else more textbook. A nice little flick right over the defender to make it 1-1, 2:24 left to go in the match. See, a tie game. Now we do know that they want to go ahead and solidify, that Orange wants to go ahead and solidify their space, and it looks like they might actually do that. Vegas almost hitting it in. Nibro, a light little touch, and that's all that you need. You don't need to go hard, only a little bit soft. Right on in, making it 1-2, 2:14 to go in the match.
Yes, the absolute finesse there with the wheel touch. Again, Vegas there doing the dirty job to set it up at front. And Nibra, a soft touch down, puts it around the defender. A tough one to block out. They can't do it. And there's an absolute spike from a soft shot to a hard one. Nibra back to back.
Instantly right on in, solidifying their space. 1-3. This isn't looking too good for yeah. I mean, it was the people's popular pick, but it doesn't seem like that's actually going to come to fruition. The win, and it does seem like Orange might actually get this. You see M maybe equalizing the score. Oh, the ball half and half right on in as Vegas goes ahead and tries to go for a little bit of a cuxer pinch there, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to actually pull it off. All that training, all that time, it didn't seem like it did anything for him. Linear almost going for a double touch there, but Hoodrich is right there for it. Zernite winning the 50-50 as Vegas is right there, putting her almost on in. As it goes ahead and just barely doesn't hit the line. Zernite going ahead and hitting it on over. Amazing passing play almost, but M is not there. Zernite hitting it almost, faking him out, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to.
Yeah, and Hoodrich been keeping in this game, and Vegas, a great save. They complete their savior medal just as Hoodrich did on the previous exchange. Lots of great defense from both teams as we've had a few more shots in this game as we did in the last. But the story is the same. 3-1 in favor of Mirage as we're inside of the final minute.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. You see Linear going ahead, almost hitting it in, but it's coming right off of the crossbar, and Vegas beating on in, gets the final blow, and puts it right on in, 1-4, solidifying Mirage's win.
Yeah, this Nibra to Vegas connection paying dividends in the back half of this game too, as now Mirage fully in control, 3 goals in 50 seconds. Not unachievable, but certainly difficult. And Mirage not going to give them any more chances than they have to, but Hoodrich takes that for themselves.
And not going to give Mirage any kind of chance to even get this win. 2-4, 41 left to go. An amazing play, getting it, squeezing it. Sorry, right past the defenders. 41 seconds to go, 2-4, 2 deficit for Ya, as Vegas goes ahead and hits it almost right on in, but Zernite is right there. M hitting it on over as Vegas takes out Zernite. M going ahead, trying to hit it in, trying to keep his team in the game as Nibro goes ahead and hits it almost over Zernite to make it 5-2, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. A little bit of miscommunication. Hoodrich goes ahead and doubles up on the ball. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen. A little bit of an awkward play going on in the corner as Vegas goes ahead and starts to hit around Hoodrich. Passing it over to M, 10 seconds left. Will this be it? Mirage looks like they're gonna take the win in 3, 2, 1. Vegas solidifying it, making it 5-2. A lucky little goal there, but certainly a welcome one. Easiest win of Mirage's life, but still yet a little bit challenging.
Yep, and what else is it? It's Nibra to Vegas once again. Vegas completing that hat trick off the tail bump, putting the exclamation point on this series. Mirage takes it in straight sets. They will be advancing to that winner's semifinal. They will be facing off against Revision Esports. On the other side of the bracket, currently underway, Hey Bro and Raw Nation going at it, trying to get their spot into the winners final. But we'll be staying on this side, Revision Esports versus Mirage. We will be right back with that just as soon as we can get the lobby reset. Don't go anywhere. This is Bandits on Wheels.
Hand out, she holds. It's feeling like we've been here before. We're both so broke. That's something that'll keep us afloat. Don't walk too slow. We can't keep falling deeper again. Came too close and the day so far from pure. A rush of blood, but we search for so much more. We've all been here before. We've all been here before.
And we are in for the match against Mirage and Revision Esports. Getting it off right away. Nibro already getting a nice little hit onto, I think that was Linear trying to get some kind of hit on over as Dragon almost hitting it in, and yet he does. Getting it right on off. 4:43 left to go, and already Dragon striking first, right on in.
Yeah, nice carom off the wall, just a good hustle play. So Revision Esports getting the first strike up 17 seconds in. Dragon, Kinley, and Sato, they are on top early.
Indeed. We see Revision getting a nice little lead first. A little bit of mechanics coming out, almost a double tap, but it doesn't seem like he's actually going to be able to. Demolitions coming right on out over and over again. Vegas taking all of his boosts for absolutely nothing, just wasting it there. Nibral going ahead and hitting it on over to mid though, hitting it past one defender, but not two. Dragon right there, flying right on up into the air. I don't know if that's miracle or not, but we'll see. Linear going ahead and hitting it over to mid and hitting it onto the corner. Nibral almost hitting it in front of the net, but Kinley is right there for it. Linear a little bit of back and forth, nice little passing play, but he can't actually finish it. Kinley going ahead, hitting it over to the side, but Linear is right there as Vegas hits it over into Mirage's corner. Dragon hitting it over into the middle. Saito, don't do it to him! Oh, an amazing
Did it to him indeed, and picked out the corner absolutely perfectly. The triangle between the bar, the post, and Vegas sweeps it right through. I was going to give props to the defensive rotations of Revision, doing a great job cycling and getting that ball out. They get the transition, and it turns into a goal at the other end. So they've doubled their lead. We're about a third of the way through this game one, and they are looking for more.
I think I could hear the ball move into the net. Just go whoop, whoop, whoop. Just right on in there, sliding perfectly in. Saito going ahead, hitting it towards his own net. I know you guys want goals, but you can't be that desperate. Dragon going ahead, trying to get some kind of push going, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. An absolute banger coming out from Vegas, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get onto that after Revision goes ahead and shows the defensive quality. An amazing bump, but it doesn't actually come to fruition as the amazing defense of Revision again getting nice little saves off. Vegas trying his best to go ahead and put it in, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to finish it off. Overall hitting it over, nice little 50-50. Linear hitting it to mid, blasting it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be able to really make any kind of play happen.
Yeah, right now, Revision, they are just getting to all of these balls first. Mirage trying just about every trick in the book they can think of. Vegas had a nice attempt on that last exchange, tried to do a bit of a change-up pass, tried to slow play it, but Revision was not fooled. They were able to collapse on that ball and kept it out of the net. So they are up to the task of stopping this Mirage squad.
And I mean, they are up to as well. Vegas going ahead, hitting it over to mid. Kinley getting a nice little clear though, as Linear goes and follows it along and Nibral hits it over to mid. Right on over a couple of passing plays, but Kinley's there to go ahead and shut it down. Linear getting it over to mid, but Dragon goes ahead and takes it above. Vegas contesting it, and it does indeed have some kind of effect. Nibral hitting it mid! Linear almost putting it right on in, as we've seen him do a million times before. But not a million and one right there, as he doesn't actually finish it off. Vegas going ahead and hitting it mid. Amazing passing plays, but Kinley is right there. Revision's defense is absolutely insane these past couple of minutes. As Saito goes ahead and gets it off onto mid, and Linear hitting it over the middle. A little bit of a pong game happening here.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't really say that Mirage is off target. Their shots have been on, but the defense has been there. They've absolutely shown up for Revision, 5 saves on 5 shots. Perfect defense for the blue squad.
Indeed. You see Linear trying to get some kind of contestant on. I can't talk. Something onto it, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen as Kinley hits it off of the backboard. Vegas going ahead and clearing it over, but Dragon gets it right on back into Mirage's side. Saito hitting it over mid, but Linear's right there to go ahead and win the 50-50. Nibro hitting it over, Dragon hitting it over to Kinley. Kinley with the double tap. No way! Kinley, don't do it! Oh my gosh!
I hope somebody out there, I hope somebody's clipping plays. I want to see that one again and again and again. Kinley, not just on the offensive end, but the defensive end, their touch selection has been absolutely amazing. They picked the perfect angles to get in, to defuse the offense, to get behind the defense. The selection has been there. It's a great team effort from Revision. Clean sheet in game 1, 3-0. They're up 1-0 and one step closer to that winner's final and that guaranteed share of that $300 prize pool.
Oh my, amazing plays. That last play by Saito getting a nice little double touch right into that, oh my god, right into the bar down, into the net, just to solidify their lead. I mean, the goals are spread evenly, and it seems like the points are as well. Absolutely amazing plays out by Revision Esports to go ahead and give them that go-ahead into the next round.
Yeah, as you said, just 13 points separating the 3 players. Everybody had a goal, everybody had saves, and the only player that didn't have multiple saves had all the assists. So, just comprehensive by Revision in game 1. They'll be looking to put this away in game 2.
Saito going ahead, hitting it middle, showing some more aggression as Vegas goes ahead and tries to hit it over, but Kinley is right there. Liberal going ahead, going for a nice little clear off Linear. As Saito just trying to do something on this. As Dragon goes ahead and tries to clear over, and yes he does. Vegas hitting it up and over, maybe using all of his boost to get it out. He's left with nothing more, even though he didn't even complete his task. Liberal no boost again, getting boost starved here. It doesn't seem like they're handling their boost too well.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit different pace than the Mirage and Ya game. That one was absolutely frenetic. This one still fairly fast-paced, still very skillful as Kinley digs that one off the goal line. But Revision seemed to be a little bit more systematic about their touches. And they are slowly but surely breaking Mirage down. They did in game 1, scoreless here in game 2, but sticking to that same script where possible.
And that's one of those times where you say, what a save. Absolutely amazing save right on the goal line by one of Revision's people. You see Vegas going for a clear, trying to get some kind of chance for Mirage, and he does indeed. Linear putting it bottom right corner and giving Mirage the go-ahead goal, maybe winning, maybe getting them the win, or who knows.
Yeah, a bit of a rare miscue coming out from Revision. Kinley had too much momentum, got caught in the middle of the net. Dragon coming across, outstretched, couldn't get to it in time. So the first goal of the game and the first goal of this match for Mirage, looking for 2, but Dragon on the spot.
Getting some absolutely amazing defensive rotations here as Kinley tries to get it over Nibral, but he's right there for it. Vegas hitting it over, saving the ball, saving his team, hitting it right on down as Linear as Vegas goes ahead and bongs it right on back over to Linear. Vegas hitting off of the backboard, but Dragon's there before Nibral can go ahead and finish it. Saito hitting it over to Dragon. Nice little redirect, but it slows it down and gets it off target. Saito going ahead, hitting it directly to the ground. trying to get a hit over, but he doesn't actually get it. An amazing redirect with an amazing save coming right after by Kingley as Draken goes ahead and races Linear, but it seems like Vegas was right there for it anyways.
Yep, we're barely at halftime, and Kinley's already completed their Savior medal. Once again, finding the angles to keep the ball away from Mirage, tucking it to the corners, getting the line clear, and Sato no slouch as well. That's their second save of the game.
Absolutely amazing. Oh, we see a little bit of plays coming out here as Kingley goes ahead and hits it right into Vegas, popping it right on up. Nibble knows that he can't get it, so he goes ahead and brings it down. But Vegas almost hitting it far down, but Kingley right there for the save. Dragon hitting it over, Vegas saving it off of the backboard though. Seems like Vegas has been keeping Mirage in this game as Linear goes ahead and tries to hit it over, but Kingley's right there for the redirect. Saito hitting it across Nibral, hitting it right over the mid as Kingley hits it over, but Nibral is right there to go ahead and save Mirage from a tie game.
If I'm honest, there wasn't a whole lot for him to do there, but that one just goes all the way. Where was the defense on that one? That goes 3/4 the length of the field. Just a good boomer by Sato. Gets over Linear, no one else is back, and we are tied up in this game too. Buck 23 on the clock.
I'll tell you exactly where the defense was. Just inches away from the ball, but he couldn't quite get it. A little bit of misdirection of his car, and it might have just lost them the match and the game. Nibro going ahead and hitting it over as Kinley trying to get that second goal to win them all of the marbles. But Nibro goes ahead and takes out Saito as it gives them a nice little chance to put it in. And Linear, an absolutely amazing snipe right into the top right corner to make it 2-1. 1 minute left.
Yeah, Linear living up to the name. That one an absolute beeline, top shelf, 80 miles an hour. Nobody's blocking that one. So minute 1 now, and Mirage is back on top. They want to force a deciding third game in this set.
Oh, wouldn't that be exciting? We see Kinley actually going ahead and hitting it over as Vegas goes ahead and clears it off of the sideboard. Linear trying to get a contested, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Dragon almost firing it right on into the net, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Linear taking out Saito as Kinley goes ahead and hits it over to the mid. Dragon hitting it to his backboard, but Vegas is right there for it. Saito hitting it over to the side, but no one's with him to go ahead and finish that up. Nice little passing plays going on here. Maybe going over to Vegas, but Kinley goes ahead and steals it. So Linear tries to put it past Dragon, but Dragon is right there to win the 50-50. Linear with a couple of hits coming out. Vegas just trying to get a goal to solidify it. Tons of stuff coming out. Kinley, don't do it to him! And it does indeed hit the ground. Although Revision almost gets the die there. It doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. 2-1 win, and we're going into the third game.
Yeah, Mirage, it was a bit of a slugfest in this match, but actually out-shooting Revision by a ton, 9 shots to 4. The defense still very good for Revision, but the players for Mirage starting to find each other a little bit more. Linear with those 2 goals, assisted 1 each by their teammates Vegas and Nibra. Didn't have to make a lot of defense, but they certainly put on a lot of pressure on the defense of Revision. So game 3 coming up. One of these teams is going to go to the winners final against Hey Bro for a best of 5. The other one going to drop to that lower bracket. Which one will go where? We're going to find out in just about 5 short minutes as the countdown about to be on screen. Game 3 soon to be underway.
And I mean, at first I did indeed think that this was going to be Revision's match, just absolute gaming, but Mirage surprised me and actually went ahead and brought it back during that second game as we go into the third. Vegas going ahead and contesting Saito, getting it right into the corner, but Linear hitting it over, Nibro hitting it up, almost sniping it right corner with a little bit of a swish, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen in linear. Going ahead and hitting it right on in off of one of his famous golds. That's the second time that he's done this tonight, and I don't think that he's gonna stop.
Yeah, but give the second unofficial assist to Nibra. That high looping doink was on net, forced out the save. At that point, Mirage was free to cluster in, bring the additional numbers, force those second and third chances, and that's what got them that goal, getting that ball in deep and grinding away.
Vegas going ahead, being the goaltender that he was meant to be. Linear hitting it on over, almost hitting the air dribble, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen as Kinley goes ahead and gets it out of his way. Saito trying to get it on top of his car, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna be able to. Kinley hitting it over, but Vegas is right there to go ahead and save the game, almost own goaling. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Amazing save coming out from Vegas. Right place, right time, and saves them from making it a tied game.
Yeah, I don't know if he called that an attempted own goal from Vegas. I think he was just saying, hold this for me. I'm setting up the most epic save of my life. Got in a perfect position for that one. Keeps it a one-goal game in Mirage's favor. Vegas doing all the little things right. Finding the ball, finding their teammates, but that's a missed touch. Dragon was sweeping in, but it's punched to the corner by Linear.
You see Kinley going ahead and trying to handle it over. Saito in an amazing place. In Vegas again, right place, right time, making the save as Dragon also makes the save for his team. Saito hitting it off the top as Kinley gets it over to Saito. Saito passing it. Dragon losing that 50-50 there, but Nibble went ahead and he missed the ball. Vegas going ahead and having to second him as Saito goes ahead and gets a nice little clear, but Nibble's right there, going ahead and punting it right on over. Dragon hitting it, Vegas hitting it. It's just going on and on and on, back and forth, until right here, right now, going into the corner as Dragon goes ahead, hits it over to mid, but Vegas is right there to go ahead and not let the chance happen. Kinley hitting it over to the corner as Linear goes ahead and stops it in its tracks. It looks like we're going to see a clear here, or not. More attacks coming out from Revision Esports, but Mirage going ahead and going on the attack themselves. Linear almost getting the goal there as Vegas also almost gets the goal, but it's an open net and Dragon lays it right into the bottom left corner. 1-1, 2:17 left.
Yeah, that's just bad luck there. The shot comes in, Dragon gets in front of it, and then you actually had a bump. It looked like Linear bumped out of the play by their own teammate, and so that opened it up for Dragon to split the defense, take it coast to coast. So inside of 2 minutes 20, we've got ourselves a game reset, and that's going to be a lead for Revision.
Not again. This has happened way too many times. You see Kinley going ahead and hitting over to Saito, and Saito just goes ahead and throws it on in. It's almost like he's playing bowling here. Strike with 2-1, with 2:08 remaining. As we go right on in, almost happening with Mirage. Same thing that happened right onto them. As we see Saito going ahead and hitting it over to mid. Vegas right there again, right place, right time. Nibro fighting with Kinley to go ahead and get the ball over to one side or the other. As Kinley hits it directly down, but Saito did not even predict that. Oh my god! Amazing shot, it's saved, but it's taken right by Vegas, putting it into the right side of the net, making it 2-2, 141.
Yeah, Vegas has got all the odds figured. They are keeping this Mirage team in this match. They had a savior medal inside of 2 minutes of the start. They've got an assist, and now they've got themselves a tying goal here. We're in the final third of this deciding game, and one goal could very well be the difference with how back and forth it has been.
And we almost saw a goal there. A little bit of a scuffle going on in front of Mirage's net. As Nibble goes ahead and tries to get a redirect on. Linear, an amazing flick, but he doesn't actually get it onto the net as it's hit over into the corner. As Nibble will go ahead and handle it. Putting it over past middle. Nice little flip reset to go ahead and clear it. The Dragon's right there to go ahead and contest it. Dragon almost putting it top left corner. No! Oh my god, so many goal opportunities coming out here. Mirage almost putting it in off of a redirect, but not quite. Kinley going ahead, hitting it over as Vegas just barely touches it to keep him in this game. Dragon hitting it mid as Linear goes ahead and tries to get some kind of hit onto it. Hitting it corner. Dragon contests it as he doesn't do whiff as Kinley follows him up. Sido trying to get that hit on, but he zooms right on past it out of the play. Kinley by himself as Linear goes ahead and tries to win that 50-50. Yeah, he doesn't. Vegas going for, no way! Oh my god! An amazing ceiling shot coming out from Vegas.
Yes way, Lesanos gets it past Sato. Dragon tries to get up. They get a nose, but it's not enough. 18 seconds. Mirage, they looked like they were almost beat for most of this. It seems like they've been struggling against this Revision team, but now they've got them on the death timer. Final 10 seconds. There's a pass to Nibra. Tries to get it, but can't. Dragon holds it out. Final 5. Tries to get it across to Kinley. Battles with Nibber. The final seconds are going to run off. It's going to be Mirage.
Mirage, absolutely insane game. Vegas going ahead and being the MVP. I mean, we can call him the MVP for the past 3 matches. He was a goalie. He was a scorer. He was there for the assists. He did absolutely amazing and pretty much won it for Mirage there.
Yeah, Vegas has been playing with house money all night, getting the job done at both ends of the field. Still, great run by Revision. They're going to drop to the lower bracket. They're still in it, but put up a great fight. This is almost like Ya's last match. They were punishing a lot of mistakes by Mirage, but couldn't get them to fall. Revision did get the shots to fall, but Mirage and Vegas just popping off and doing the work that they needed to do. Gonna work into the winner's final. It'll be Mirage versus Hey Bro, just on the other side of this break. Welcome back, everyone. It's the winners finals of this Bandits on Wheels tournament. It is Mirage on the orange side, Hey Bro on the blue side. I am Scotty P, joined here once again by Lesanos. Both of these teams guaranteed to be in the top 3, but looking for a bigger share of the purse. Nibra with a first goal.
Absolutely insane. I mean, there's nothing much else that I can say.
Yeah, Eris comes out, tries to get the stop on that, but picks the wrong direction and it slipped past by Nibra, so a good fast start for Mirage. It is a best-of-5 series. Winner will go on to the Grand Championship with a game advantage. The loser will drop to the lower bracket final, will still have a chance to work their way up.
Indeed. We see Fusion going ahead and dribbling it right on over as Demon Time hits him. Nibro right there for it, but Ares goes ahead. He's hitting it right on over Fusion yet again. Ares right there, but Vegas showing again that he's one of the best goaltenders at L Tactical Banditry right now. Fusion hitting it over, almost right past Linear. It's right in front of the net, but Vegas hits that floater ball as Ares goes ahead and hits it into middle. So many chances coming out, but no goals.
Yeah, Mirage finally getting a chance to clear their line here, but they're going to have to try to recover some boost, and that gives it right back to Hey Bro. As Fusion tries to sweep that one, gets it away from Nibra, but they're struggling to clear it out of their own end. Mirage going to try to start an attack.
You see Hebs going ahead and hitting it over, but Ares hitting it back into his own zone to maybe get some kind of control of the ball, but that doesn't seem like that's actually going to happen. Ares hitting it over. Vegas almost putting it in, but Hebs is right there for the save. Nibro missing it, but it seems like that was planned. Linear almost getting the pass, but Hebs is right there to go ahead and hit it into the corner. Vegas right there for it though. Fusion winning the 50-50 as Ares goes ahead and puts it in front, but Nibro right there yet again, just coming back and forth, a fight, an everlasting fight with 2:40 left to go here. We see Linear going ahead and giving it off to Vegas. Vegas hitting it mid. It's directly in front, but Hebs is right there. They hit it on over. Hebs cannot actually do anything about it. Ares going ahead and putting it over. Fusion is not there for the follow-up. Nibro hitting it over, but not yet in. Fusion hitting it to the corner, hitting it directly mid, but Ares doesn't have enough boosters, not in position. Hebs can't get that 50-50 win as they go ahead and they start to carry it over.
Yeah, you know, the shots are only 2-1 at this point. Make that 2-2, but it feels like it's been so much more as we've had looks at both ends that have been just a little bit wide or blocked out before they got the net. Both teams with some chances, but Mirage with the only goal so far. Vegas picking up where they left off. Absolute workhorse for this team.
We see Demon Time going ahead and hitting it on over. Nibro almost hitting it down, but he was just up top. But hitting it right on over. Oh my god! Insane demo coming out from Vegas to go ahead and give them the 2-0 go ahead. 1:31 left in the game.
They can't make the save if they're in the grave. The sledge play works to perfection. The Vegas-Nibra connection, I've been saying that a lot over these last couple matches, but once again, making the connection and making it 2-0 as we get close to this final minute.
I like that. I like that part. I like that part. We see Nibro going ahead and whipping it, but Linear is right there for it. Fusion hitting it mid. Hebs right there. Fusion again hitting it mid. Vegas whiffs, and that would have been amazing if Eros was right there, but he wasn't. Hebs hitting it over to the backboard, but Fusion cannot finish it as Vegas has the open net, making it 3-0 and solidifying their lead. 54 seconds left to go. 54 seconds left until Mirage's first game win was best of 5.
Yeah, hey, bro, seems like they're just trying to push. They're trying to make something happen. They push just a little bit too much. Eris trying to rush back. Even if they were able to position, they would have been facing a 3-on-1 at that point. I think it was just a matter of time before that goal goes, and there's another one, Linear.
I think I won't be able to count how many times Linear has done that exact shot on both of my hands. That was an absolutely insane goal, and he's been doing this all day. Who knows how long he can actually keep on doing this?
Yeah, well, Vegas seems to be able to keep on with the 100% goal participation. Just one scored by them, but they have a playmaker. So a goal and 3 assists as we're approaching the 30-second warning.
Vegas going ahead, trying to get some kind of control onto the ball, and he does. Eris trying to give them their first goal, but I don't really think it would matter anyways. Linear almost hitting it off the backboard, but Fusion is right there for the save. Nibble keeping it inside of Hazro's zone as Linear goes ahead and hits it upwards and almost over, but no boost means no push. Vegas going ahead, hitting it over onto Fusion as Fusion goes ahead and tries to get something. That's not going to happen. Nibble just playing with it. Oh, don't do it to him. That's mean. You're just bullying him at this point. And it's just put down right before it goes in. And Mirage taking the first game, best of 5.
Yeah, the shots fairly well hard to come by. Just 6 for Mirage, 3 for Hey Bro. But Mirage picking up where they left off, almost putting on a clinic here against Hey Bro. You know, there are mistakes out from both sides, but Hey Bro not able to punish, Mirage able to create the chances that they needed. Putting up the clean sheet in game 1, they'll need 2 more of those to clear their way into the Grand Championship.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I mean, we got to keep on looking at Vegas here. I mean, he's doing absolutely amazing. Goal participation, saves. I mean, he's going to be the highlight reel of all of these matches. As well as Linear going ahead and getting that same exact goal every single time. Just down, 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 down. But the goal keeps going, but the goal score keeps on going up, 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 up. As we see going into the next match. Vegas going ahead and hitting it mid. Almost in, but it bounces in and out. Fusion going ahead and hitting it over, but Nibro is right there. Vegas going ahead trying to contest, but Peps right there for it. Vegas hitting it above Fusion as Eris goes ahead and hits it up as well. Seeming like they might be able to go on the attack here, and they do indeed as Linear tries his best. And he doesn't just get some kind of touch as Vegas gets the final touch as well. Peps right over there playing a little bit of Pong. Linear hitting it above Eris, maybe going for it, but he decides to turn back just a little bit late. Nibro going ahead and going for it, but it's a double commit off from Hey Bro's side. Peps hitting it over to mid as Fusion goes ahead and hits it over right to Nibro, and it's just a Pong game at this point.
Yeah, I'd like to see Hey Bro settle in and play with a little bit more poise because they're not taking a lot of controlled touches. I'm seeing a lot of kind of suicide dives at the ball. And Mirage, I mean, they're not able to get it inside just yet. It's still a scoreless game, but playing with a lot more purpose. Hey Bro just kind of touching the ball and putting it places.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real structure. They need to get some kind of structure on their offense and not just their defense. As we did see Eris with an amazing save right there. He doesn't decide to go up for it though, but it almost goes in off of Fusion's backboard touch. But it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Vegas hitting it right into Eris's path as Linear hits it above and over, but Eris is right there to go ahead and collect it. Vegas hitting it up. Nibble tries to go for it, but Fusion is right there to go ahead and contest it. Fusion hitting it over to the side. Linear trying to go for it. Nibble, an amazing shot and an amazing goal, hitting it past the defender, making it 1-0 halfway through the game.
Yeah, Eris, that's not the angle they wanted. It centers it perfectly for Nibra. Smokes it 70 miles an hour outside behind the defender. Top right corner picked out. Just a stellar shot selection. So 2 minutes into this game, it is the first goal going to Mirage. Almost tied up, but it's Linear with the defense this time.
Yes, indeed. His Eris going ahead and trying to hit it past Linear, but he can't get it past just White. Hebs going ahead, hitting above and over Fusion, trying to get some kind of hit off onto it. It's mid, but Eris is not there for it. Seems like he hasn't had any kind of offensive plays throughout any of these matches. Fusion going ahead and having to get back here, but he can't quite. And Nibrel, yet again, with his second goal here, making it Mirage's second goal, and maybe giving them their second win. 2:18 left to go.
Yeah, we haven't really been calling Nibra's name as much compared to, say, Linear and Vegas, but they've done a great job in this game. Cleaned the crossbar on a dangerous touch. They've had both goals here, so they're starting to get a little bit of the work in as well onto this team. Hey Bro struggling. They've yet to register a goal through almost 8 minutes of play in this series. They're going to have to turn that around or they will be dropping to the lower bracket.
They almost do turn it around, but not quite. Hebs going ahead trying to get a play onto mid. A little bit of miscommunication, and that might give them a goal, but not quite. Linear is right there to go ahead and contest the ball. Hebs right onto it and right on in. An amazing goal coming out from Hebs, beating two of Mirage's defenders to make it 1-2, 1:43 left in the game.
Yeah, it was an awkward touch by Nibra that teed it up for Heps. They find themselves a little bit deep in the cage for the second effort, so can't block that one out. Hey Bro finally getting on the board at about 2/3 of the way through this game two. They still lack one goal.
You see Heps going ahead trying to get a contest, some kind of contestation onto it, but it doesn't seem like he can. Vegas just getting something. I mean, it's not a hit, but it's not a hit. He's doing his best. Vegas hitting it almost right on in, but Eris is right there for it. Nibrel hitting it above right to Vegas, but Vegas cannot finish it. Linear right there, but Linear cannot finish it. Heps right in front with an amazing clear right past his net. Eris hitting it in front, hitting the 60-second mark. Fusion hitting it over to Eris. Eris going ahead and hitting it, but it doesn't seem like it's meant to be as it goes right on over into their side. And Linear yet again, that's his 5th time doing it tonight. And I don't think that he's complaining. Absolutely amazing goal by Linear. He's been doing this all night, and I expect to see him to keep on doing it all night.
Yeah, and I would almost give them an assist on their own goal there because they made a critical backflip touch going on the defensive side. Mirage was not really set on defense. Linear gets the backflip, but we're going to get an open nut touch here, so we're back to one goal.
No, so much more than open net. You could see that he absolutely just went dirty on Linear there after a miscommunication by Mirage's Vegas and Nibrel. And, I mean, that just gave him the goal there. We got 30 seconds left to go ahead and give them the tying goal. Hebs right there, but Fusion is in the goal, but he can't do anything about it. Aries hitting it over as Vegas takes out Hebs, and Vegas actually takes out Aries too. Fusion, the lone survivor, going ahead and trying to get a hit into it. 18 seconds left. Mirage going ahead and hitting it over, trying to do something with it. Fusion almost gets it past Linear, but he's up for it. Hebs hitting it over. Vegas getting a nice little touch, but it's not a goalie yet, but he comes right back up for it in Vegas, giving the goal to go ahead and solidify their lead and give them the second game win, 1 game away from winning the full series.
Yeah, Vegas coming out, Mr. Clutch following up their own rebound. And so they'll stuff that one in, make the cushion 2 goals as the time runs off. That will be going for Mirage. So 2 wins up, that puts them at match point. A chance to sweep it here and put themselves in that grand championship. But on the flip side, I mean, Hey Bro does go down, but they really kind of set the script of how they can get back into this series. Those 2 goals they got, They were able to punish the mistakes that Mirage made. So that's really what it's come down to, is they need to just kind of defend out as best they can, stop some of these chances that Mirage has been able to just kind of grind and grind and grind. They need to get good clears. And then when Mirage makes some of those mistakes at the defensive end, be ready to punish, because that is where the offense is going to come here for Hey Bro.
And I mean, we're gonna have to see it here. Hey Bro will have to win 3 in a row here. So we'll hope to see that coming on out. A little bit of fun. As Eris goes ahead and hits it right into Linear. Heps hitting it over to the corner, see if he can make something happen. But Linear is right there for the hit. Vegas, nice little defense here, hitting it on top of his car, hitting it past Heps, but not past Eris. Eris is right there, but Nibra goes ahead and hits it over Fusion, hitting it over into the center as Nibral goes ahead and gets the go-ahead goal only 30 seconds into this third match, maybe giving them the win.
Yeah. Yeah, and Linear saying, I can be unselfish, I don't have to score all the goals. The infield pass on point. Nibra knocks that one down from the high slot, so just like that, 30 seconds in, and Mirage has already got Hey Bro on the death timer.
Eris is indeed upward though, almost having a nice little flip reset there, but it doesn't seem like he's actually going to be able to. Going a little bit too flashy in my opinion there, because Eris does indeed get bumped, almost giving them a goal, but not quite. Fusion hitting it past 2 of Mirage's defenders, but Vegas is right there, the one-man army. Nibra going ahead, wave dashing right on into it as Vegas hits it up and over. Nibra right on over to Linear, but Linear is not able to go ahead and finish it off. It seems like Mirage's offense has just been pounding onto Hey Bro this whole time as Nibra goes ahead and hits it mid, fakes one, but doesn't fake the other as Heps gets a nice little save.
Yeah, it was a nice juke to get around the first, but then that sacrifice, most of the momentum, couldn't get around the second defender, but they keep it in deep. Vegas gets it to the front, and Linear with the finish.
Say it with me, how many defenders do you see missing a ball at once? 1, 2, and the other one isn't even there. Linear with an amazing, I think that was a finish, indeed it was. Getting it right off of Vegas's goal, and that's a kickoff goal. A little bit embarrassing. Hey bro, alright? You're playing for your life here. You're playing for $300, and you just give it up just like that. 3:22 left to go. Mirage.
I wouldn't say that they give it up just like that. Heps was going for the cheat, maybe just a little bit too far up, not quite on line. Linear gets the touch, sneaks it by. So, I mean, there was a mistake there by Hey Bro, but you know, they have to cheat up. They have to try to get something going, as it's 2 minutes into this game. They're already down 3, and the deeper this goes, the deeper the hole gets, the harder it gets to dig out. This is the top bracket on the line. Grand championship spot possibly coming out of this game if Mirage takes it. So, Hey Bro gonna have to find something quick.
You can see they're whiffing. They're a little bit nervous here. Almost putting it in off of a bounce. Heps almost getting that. But Eris is right there going in contesting it. It's right in front, but Linear is right there to get the hit to make sure that it doesn't go in. 2:30 left, halfway gone, and Eris almost puts it in for Hey Bro, but not quite. Nibra going ahead, hitting it. Oh my god, it's just barely sneaking past him, but not sneaking past the goal line, as it's not a goal. Till no goal for Hey Bro. As Heps goes ahead and misses that. Fusion in the corner as Vegas goes ahead and tries to hit it. Fusion hitting it over into the side, but Linear is right there for the save. Nibra hitting it right on over to Fusion. Fusion hitting it to the corner, but Vegas is right there. Linear seconding Vegas as he hits it over to mid. Fusion getting some kind of aggression onto the ball, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to make anything of it.
And speaking of making something of it, that was almost 4-0 as Nipper was moving in to stuff that one. But again, It's still 3-0. We're inside of 90 seconds to go. And the shots are even 6-6. But the defense has been good for Mirage. And hey, bro, just not able to get the shots to fall here. So Mirage just about a minute and change away from that Grand Championship spot.
Instead of having the shots fall, they're having themselves fall. They're falling out right now. 3-0, 1 minute left on the clock. And it seems like Nibra's going to go ahead and get that save. Pep's not able to get any kind of hit onto it. Trying to hit it in, but Mirage's defense is just too good. Eris going ahead and hitting it right into Linear's path. Fusion right there though, trying for a fancy little play, but he can't quite get it. Heb's hitting it over to the side as Eris is right there for it. Nibra winning that 50-50 though, hitting it right past Fusion, but Hebs is right there. 30 seconds left, 0-3. Hebs hitting it over into the corner as Eris goes ahead and tries to get something onto it. So much miscommunication and so much mispositioning. It's like they're too nervous to even hit the ball. Almost 10 seconds left. Hebs hitting it right on by though, and that's going to be the first goal with 9 seconds left. If they somehow do come back here, I mean, I'd pay $20 to see that. That was
Yeah,
insane.
I mean, it's still possible, but I would say Mirage has got the keys to the janitor's closet. They are examining the cleaning implements, and it looks like, hey bro, have conceded. They are stepping out of this lobby. We get at least one more goal slipping in, but it will be Mirage taking it to the Grand Championships. They will have that one game advantage coming from the winner's bracket side. They'll have guaranteed themselves a top 2 share of the prize pool. Everything coming up Mirage here. They've been absolutely brilliant on stream here. This is 8 games and they've only dropped one of them.
Yeah, and you can see Nibra in the chat going ahead and saying a little bit of banter. Just a little bit, oh no, you guys lost. And indeed they did. Hep's the only one left on the field. The only thing left of Hey Bro after they lost that. An absolute deficit as Mirage goes ahead and takes the series, putting them into the winners, I think that's winners grand finals.
Yeah, they are in the Grand Championships now, just one series away from the winner's share of that prize pool. Hey Bro is going to drop down into the lower bracket, which we'll be following up with in just a few minutes. We'll be setting up with them following that lower chase back into the Grand Championships to see which team will get in against Mirage. But ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We'll be right back. This is Bandits on Wheels.
Okay, I'll just take over. Don't worry. Oh wait, I think they just stopped because they realized they're leaving. Good.
Hand out, she holds. It's feeling like we've been here before. We're both so broke. That's something that'll keep us afloat. Don't walk too slow. We can't keep falling deeper again. Came too close and the taste so far from pure.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Sorry for the frustrations you heard from me a moment ago. Things aren't exactly going the smoothest we could imagine, but we are here kicking you off with the losers final. All moments in the tournament have led up to this moment where Heybro will be playing Revision. You of course just saw Heybro playing against Mirage. They will be waiting in the winners finals, and game one of our best of three has kicked off. And it's opened up with a goal from Haps. And this came awfully quickly, almost straight off the draw. Just a great pass infield, finds the direction, and we're already underway.
Yeah, and I mean, you could see that was just great. I mean, Haps and Fusion, I mean, they've been doing a little bit of passing plays throughout, I mean, this whole time. And you could just see that coming right on out from there. Just about only 20 seconds in getting the first goal. And their defense is immaculate too. We're gonna love to see it.
And of course, if you are keeping score, you have Heybro in the orange here, so that is the team to look out for. They have your early lead, and Dragon can't get on top of this ball. Sido now towards the corner. Ari with the 50. Dragon takes over off the backboard looking for the read. They don't have it. It's gonna sit near the box. Two players meet to send this one out. Back in the midfield, they're going to transition. The attack is on with a forecheck. Not so excellent, Kinley! Too close to the post. Just not close enough. They end up own goaling here, and the lead has been doubled.
And I mean, you can just see right there, Ares, he wasn't as offensively, you could say, aggressive last time. But you could go ahead and see there that he's gotten a lot more aggressive. They've gotten their stuff together. And he's just right on in there. Almost getting a double touch right there too as he listens.
As we cut down the wire here, we are about a minute in and things have already devolved into goal scoring left and right. Dragon's gonna look to answer with some goals for the blue side. Down to the backboard, Kinley has to handle it after an own goal. They're going to be careful. Back down the midfield line. Fusion keeps it alive, but Sido is forward. Cherry picking. This will go off the backboard looking for a teammate. But Kinley has retreated, and Dragon will take over in the corner looking for help. They have none. Now the counterattack is on as Heps is downfield. Sido creates a challenge in the corner. Fusion has a look on net, but Dragon has this angle. And it looks like a fast break is on down the other end. Both teams seem to be forfeiting possession around the box. Here's a chance. Over the bar will not come together. It's just been back and forth action here, and neither team has really been able to find that killing blow on this particular play. Of course, we've seen plenty from Hebro already, as Kinley's going to look to try and dig out of the corner, but the forecheck keeping the pressure on. Saito can't exactly get it past the attackers. That one will do and past the midfield line, but it's going to be collected quickly, muscling it forward, but they just can't break through the Hebro defense, which currently stands perfect.
And I mean, we do see a little bit of, well, you could see like a little bit of just huge pileups coming out from Hebro and a little bit of confusion. They always hold themselves back together. Their defensive play has been really, really nice throughout all of these games, and I wouldn't think anything other than an easy defensive win for them. And I mean, you could see there, they almost got an offensive win as well. They've been doing really good in offense as well as defense. And hopefully they can go ahead and win it right here. 2 minutes left to go.
Well, history showing in the tournament that Revision was the only team not to have met Mirage. Ya had even met Mirage at some point throughout the tournament, and they got eliminated. So now there's only one team that hasn't fallen to the team in the winners finals, and they are the team currently down. So Saito and Dragon on the defense looking to make something happen. Long ball downfield. Saito in the corner trying to send this ball in, but Fusion, great 50. Ari and Dragon gonna meet in the air, and it's coming down to Fusion down the stretch here. And Ari was looking for a ambitious redirection. Fusion can't put the ball on net as Dragon will chase, looks for a pinch. It'll work behind Hebs. Now Saito trying to cut off with a cherry pick. It'll bounce in center. Fusion not the greatest touch, but they have help. And that ball sent forward. Kinley has it handled. It'll stay in the midfield. And Fusion just lofts this ball upwards. Thought there might have been a passing play. Nothing came together. Saito goes straight to Hebs. Kinley with a 50. Now Ari has a look on net towards the backboard. They might have a double touch here, and the shot's on, and it can't be denied. And the lead was once doubled, now tripled. 3 goals unanswered with 1 minute to go.
I mean, you can see Eris has been trying this for a while now. And you know what? I'm not even complaining. That was an absolutely beautiful play. He set that up perfectly, and I feel like he deserves that goal all the way. 1 minute remaining, 3 goals down.
Hebro just been giving unrelenting pressure. Hebs now looking for a bump, and it will do! But the ball does not fall between the pipes. Hebs with a 50 in the corner. Kinley tries to drive it out. Fusion can't stop them. They're going to need a goal here if they want any realistic chance. But on the breakaway, this won't be finished. It's left for Hebs. And is it enough as it's lofting ever so slowly? It will. And now with 4 unanswered, we can almost call game number 1 over. It would take a miracle on wheels to turn this game 1 around.
I mean, they'd have to steal it right on bat. I mean, 30 seconds left, 4 goals down. Revision, you're gonna need a really big lead here. I mean, you can see that Hebro's offense has been super duper consistent these past couple of goals. I mean, there's nothing much that like Revision could do because they were just in the right position at the right time. And Revision needs to go ahead and they need to do that too.
As this ball sits in the corner for the dying breaths of this game, I do want to make a stat correction on what I said earlier. I didn't mention Ya being a team that had played all the teams remaining. That was actually Raw Nation had met every single team except for Mirage, and they were eliminated as well. So that's just my stats being wrong. My apologies as we find a 5th here to top off game number 1. Hebro have been the team to beat for a majority of the tournament. They met Mirage, and that was pretty much a brick wall for them. So no surprise here that game number 1 goes in the direction of the red hot team from the winners finals, and it was just a blowout from start to finish. It was close at the beginning, and the gap just continued to grow and grow and grow. The key here for Revision would be to not play chase like you did in this game. You already proved that you cannot play chase with this team. You're gonna want the early goal.
And now we saw that, like, I mean, although Hebro has been, like, they were very, very, like, I mean, they were very offensively good this game. It seems like they just now pulled themselves together. Against the other team that they lost to, I mean, they weren't as offensively inclined. And right now, it seems like they pulled themselves together. They've went ahead, they've stopped with the fancy stuff, or at least they've mastered the fancy stuff. They've went ahead and they've gotten a couple of goals in the air. They've gotten a couple goals that were just simple luck. And they've gotten a couple that were team plays. They're diversifying themselves. They're making sure that they're all together and they're winning these games. Best of 3, one more game left. Maybe if Hey Bro does indeed win this, we're going right now.
Well, if Hey Bro would win, it would make an interesting grand finals, as Mirage are just sitting around and watching right now, so you could wonder if maybe they're getting a little cold or what they're doing to keep themselves ready, though Hey Bro looked definitely ready, and admittedly, Revision looked like they're going to need some work to be done if they want to hold the pace. Ari with a big miss there. Fusion driving forward. Saito gets their wheel to it, but the touch is on target. Kinley sending it forward to a teammate. Heps intercepts the pass. Now Kinley back in field looking for any sort of help. Dragon is there. One-on-one with Heps. 50 outward. Saito towards the ceiling and down. Won't fall on net, but the second touch could do. Fusion here. But it sends its way wide. Down the stretch, Dragon intercepting again, sends the ball in center, and it's a danger. Ari gets a touch to it. Kinley watching this carefully. Fusion tries to intercept the counterattack. Now to the corner, looking for a double touch is Ari, and they get it, but it kills the ball in its place. Ball out at center, Haps looking for Fusion. The shot could happen right here. Plenty of boost, flip reset, over top of the defender, and just a touch from Saito. In recovery, stops a very potent attack there. And for now, Revision will hold on the Hey Bro offense.
Yeah, I mean, we do see that Hey Bro has been really, really just aggressive on the ball here. I mean, even then you could see a couple people going right on after it. They've been playing well as a team, they've been playing well as individuals, and they've been playing well all around the field, getting offensive opportunities as well as defensive. I mean, we can see Ares going ahead, hitting it right over to Fusion. They're communicating well, they're attacking well, they're defending well, they're just doing well in general.
And lots of creativity going down from Revision on offense, as Dragon was doing way too much with way too much effectiveness. Left the ball right in center, no goal came out of it. And Habs is going to look to stretch down the wing, but Kinley cuts them off in the midfield. Can't get past Ari as they turn it the other way. Saito is going to try to collect this ball, but they'll have the 50 with Fusion. Dragon down the stretch again. And muddy midfield play is leading to quick counterattacks back and forth. Heps now off the ceiling looking for a teammate. The shot could be on here. Ari catches it, can't dribble it between the pipes, and it rolls across the face of goal. Saito looking to follow this one. Kinley will help. Over to Dragon, looks to redirect off the ceiling to Saito, who could shoot, but Heps gets there first. And now driving the ball down the wing again. Kinley can't get the best touch to it. They send it to their own corner. They have plenty of boost, but they're going to have to watch as Dragon sends this out. And a 50 with Ari. Heps is going to be very careful here, looking for help. Dragon is there, intercepting, and Fusion cuts off the angle. I don't believe Dragon even found the target on that opportunity. But past halftime here, the team still tied up at 0-all. And like I said, during the intermission, I think the first goal here could decide who wins this match. It could come here, but Dragon did a great play.
I mean, you can see that Revision have gotten themselves together. I mean, you can see they're getting a lot more offensive opportunities, but it doesn't really matter. Ares going ahead and bringing a nice little goal off of a pop-up, getting it past two defenders and right on in. As he said, that go-ahead goal might win them the game.
And with that air dribble, sending it in the box, that might just do it, as they've gotten the opening piece in this match. Dragon with a great 50 there on Heps, and they could have been down too if not for that challenge. Saito's going to watch it, taking it slow as Ari moving it out of the corner with their potent air dribbling. They're showing it off once again as they almost beat two. Ball in midfield, Heps looking to dive in on Saito. The Dragon is there, they'll win that challenge as well. And a look on net here, but the player was backwards. They're still gonna send it towards the target anyway! And Saito is tasked with making a desperation save. Kinley out to center, Heps and Ari back watching over top of Heps' head. And it won't fall through. Kinley back in on target. Saito looking for a doink. Kinley moving forward, and it's mishandled. and finds its way to the back of the net. And for the first time ever, Revision finds the back of the net.
Their Fusion, you just gotta go the other way. I mean, there's nothing much else that you can do there. Played perfectly, the rotations were great, just a little bit of a misclick, a little bit of a misroll, and I mean, that just messed up their chance. 1 minute left to go. It seems like both of these teams are pretty evenly matched right now. Mirage may have a little bit going for them as both of them have gotten themselves together, but my money's on Hebro.
Well, the more these two teams struggle with one another, generally the better it will be for Mirage because they could exhaust themselves. After all, this is a very long tournament to play in, and your endurance comes into play. Great shot there, and Fusion use all of their boost. Dragon off the sidewall into center. There's no striker, and the next goal could be the golden goal for Hebro. It would mean advancing to the finals to get revenge. For Revision, it's just survival as this falls in the corner, sends out to Ari. They're going to look to make something happen. Can't send it center. Kinley looking for Saito downfield. Redirection opportunity, but it's intercepted by Fusion. Now Heps is forward to the corner. This is going to bounce in center. Mistouched, and Saito will clear it out of the danger area. Back in center. Fusion looking to shoot. They get no touch. And it finds its way across the face of goal. Back in center. Kinley, long lofted ball. This could hit the ground. Don't see much interest in Hebro to keep this one up, though now they have an attack and they could make something happen. Dragon off the ceiling, demolition will kill the regulation period. Next goal wins some bonus Rocket League in game number 2.
And I mean, Hebro's been doing really, really nice here. They've been getting a lot of offensive opportunities. Now they need to make those opportunities goals. And I mean, with the one goal deciding their fate right now, they need to go ahead and get this goal right here and bring themselves to Mirage and bring themselves to that win.
Well, they're going to have to get through a desperate Revision first as Kinley trying to keep the pressure on. Over top, off the backboard, Saito was bumped. Dragon diving in. All three players are forward right now, looking to get this killing blow. Ari moving forward with an air dribble. Saito is beat. Kinley barely gets a touch to it there, and it will do. Saito with Dragon in the corner, and two players misjudging each other's position. Kinley will have to save the day and send this one out. Dragon forward with a great 50. They're going to get a second touch here towards the corner, maybe even a third, but Fusion handles it first. Heps and Ari with a bit of a team pinch opportunity. They don't exactly get the best of it, and Saito lobs it back across the midfield line. Fusion collecting behind their own line here, sending it towards center. Dragon is bumped, but Kinley handles it. Heps now watching, looking for some sort of 50. Balls in center. Ari and Heps meet, and it ends up winning the challenge for them. On the backboard, this could be the dying moments of our series as that ball finds its way in. And players are very quick to leave here off the backboard. Just excellent work. There was no chance for any defender to stop this attack.
And I mean, that's what I'm talking about with opportunities. Hebro, absolutely insane with it. They went ahead and they got those opportunities, and then Heps just went ahead and brought it back. Or sorry, that was Fusion. Fusion went ahead and just brought it right on in with an amazing shot. Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. You know, if you keep on shooting on the net, it's got to go in. No matter how many chances you have, as long as you get that one chance to put it in overtime, that's it. And they did get that chance, and they did indeed win it.
Well, because of this quick finish here in our losers final, we're going to have a very short break, and we're going to be back with your grand final. We're going to get a rematch of Mirage versus Hebro. Previously a sweep in favor of Mirage. Can Hebro turn it around after a dominant performance in this series? Be right back. You won't want to miss it. Everything is on the line when we're back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Tactical Banditry Grand Finals. It's not exactly the prettiest Grand Finals you've ever seen from us in partnership with GameWorks Esports, but it is a Grand Finals nonetheless, and we've got a rematch for you of Mirage and Hey Bro here at Tactical Banditry and at GameWorks Esports. We don't really like the bracket reset, so we're just going with a game one advantage, best of 5, and the players are ready to go at it again. In the winners final, we saw Mirage sweep through Hey Bro, and then Hey Bro in response swept Revision to get right back here. So with one game already down, we're going to see if Hey Bro can pull off the losers bracket upset, and we are underway in game number 1 as Vegas has a good shot, and the ball will sit at the goal line and be cleared. Habs makes the save, and now back down the other end, Habs has to, or not Habs, excuse me, but Vegas has to make a chase down save. And Linear forward to Nibra. It'll stay in the midfield. Linear up the sidewall, looking to start an air dribble here, and Ari will watch, letting the ball sit in the front. Linear leaves it up and sauces it, but nobody's there to finish the play. Nibra to the corner, in center. Fusion trying to dribble it forward. They're going to be met by Linear, cutting it in field with authority, and the shot was there, but Habs was denied. And now Nibra down the wing, looking to clear out. It'll stay in the midfield area. Fusion and Linear will 50, and Fusion gets the better of it. It stays in the attacking zone. Ari towards the backboard, and Vegas will collect, trying to send it forward. Ari waterfalls it down. There's no striker, and Nibra will leave the danger area unscathed as this ball's back in the corner. Fusion trying to bring it center, but there's no striker, so nobody's interested in challenging. Now Linear up in the air, sending it towards the net. Taps off the backboard, sends it forward. Nibra is up, they miss. Leave it for Vegas, they'll send it to the corner. And Fusion will catch things up and try to get the clear going. But the forecheck is strong, and Linear finds the net up on Nibra Bokarari. And just like that, Mirage are up already.
I mean, Linear always being a striker throughout these past couple of games. I mean, he's always been there right off of the pass, right off the opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the top scorer for these matches. I mean, I believe that Mirage is not going to sweep, but they're going to at least give themselves a nice little win here. especially just because of Linear, because Linear's always there for that goal. And I mean, Vegas is always there for the shot on and that opportunity and those saves. I feel like Mirage definitely has a great chance to go ahead and win this.
Well, they're going to have to keep up the pressure because if they let Hebro into this series, they will start steamrolling like they did to Revision. And what a redirection attempt from Ari, and that's what I'm talking about. Now Ari is driving forward, and I'm not sure what happened to the net, but it ended up being clear. And Ari dribbles in, Vegas makes the save, and I believe there were some bumps somewhere. Either way, we've got a tie game in game number 2.
Yeah, and I mean, you could see Heps there. He actually went ahead and he bumped Nibro, which went ahead and gave Ari the opportunity to go ahead and get that goal. And I mean, again, there you just have to have those opportunities. They've been really, really nice with it. They've been really, really nice with that team synergy and that team aggressiveness. And I can't wait to see more of that through this next half of play.
Yeah, we do at least have 2 more games of Rocket League, no matter what, if you include this one. And there is Linear looking to try and keep it at 2 games as they pick up a great goal here. They were given way too much space, and they just beat every single defender by themselves. And that's the difference at this level. You just can't give up that space. Now Mirage are up 1 right at the half. We'll see how things can develop from here. Off the draw, plenty of 50s all around. Habs is going to try to stretch downfield. Vegas going to send it off the backboard. They're going to follow through here. They get a bit of a fortuitous touch there off their flip forward. It gets more upwards velocity. Now Ari going to chase it in the corner, sends it forward. Nibra handling it another 50. It's a loose ball, and they're having some serious trouble with it, but Vegas eventually clears it from the box. Now chasing it, Fusion towards the corner. Nibra is going to read this one nice and slow. Ari ends up 15 it with Vegas. Now Linear almost getting cleanly beat by Habs, who was looking to shoot. And the ball just being toyed with over there in the corner as Nibra trying to clear it out. Ari towards the corner again. This one finds its way to center. There's a bump and Habs flying in. They can't put it under the bar or between the posts. It misses on both ends. As now Ari trying to find a backcast of Fusion. Linear is there. It'll send its way out to center. Nibra towards the backboard. Habs can't read it. Neither can Nibra. Now here comes Vegas, but Habs will cut off the angle. And for now, Hebro surviving, only down 1 goal, but with 1:30 to go, they can't rely on dangerous chances like that for much longer.
Yeah, and I mean, we see Linear going ahead and giving a couple of nice defensive hits there. I mean, Mirage has been really nice with their defense as well as their offense. You can see that Linear has become their main scorer, as well as Vegas has become their main defender, with Linear helping them now a lot. And again, a save coming out right there from Libra. I mean, there's not much better that you can get from a team right here. And I feel like they're going to do really good in this next minute. 1-2 going 50 seconds left.
And Vegas is going to get it cleared here as Mirage look to hold out for the final moments of game number 2. Ari, knowing how desperate the situation is, driving it to the wall. Fusion in center. Here's the shot. Not on target. They've had troubles with accuracy in this match. As now the ball is sent back down the other way. Ari keeping the attack alive. Here's the shot. Once again, not on target with no goalie in sight. Once again, Ari trying to do it all to start the attack off the backboard. Fusion misses, and again, the accuracy continuing to cause problems. Nibra collects this one and sends it downfield. And now Ari, one more time, trying to drive downfield with plenty of boost. They can't get it past Vegas. Fusion moving forward towards the backboard. And 2 players meet. Linear has to make it count over top of Heps. Ari now off the ceiling. This will find its way down. Heps is there, sitting in front of goal. Nibra gets a good touch to it. Will it hit the ground? It will. Game number 2 comes to a close. And although Mirage might have liked it to be a wider gap, Hebro really could have racked up the score by about 4 or 5 in that match. As we do ask for a bit of a pause here. So I'm gonna let them have it, as just making sure that players are looking good, feeling good. I'm big on fashion. I'm big on card changes, so I'm feeling generous. I'll let them have their moment, especially when you're down. Or well, actually, no, it was Nibra who was looking for the card change, which is interesting. I believe Ari is also backing out to do something similar. So a bit of a timeout, I guess you could call it, for Hebro here, as they're down with their backs to the wall, and we're gonna see how things
can go for them as Ari actually rejoined and then lost connection. Hopefully that's nothing serious as we look to rejoin. We're going to Champions Field for a game number 3. Looks like we have mostly everybody except for the player we were, of course, missing, which is Ari. They are currently not present. So after game number 2, Mirage taking it in 2-1. So they're up 2-0 in the series here as now we get the players back in. So they're going to start rejoining. Hey, bro, really have their backs to the wall here, and they are going to have to just start throwing punches. They could not find the net in game number 2. They're going to have to start finding it here, or else they're not going to be finding any more dollars in their bank account. Yeah, and I mean, like, we could see here that Hebro has had a lot of offensive opportunities. We were talking about it. They don't just need offensive opportunities. They need offensive goals right in front, almost putting it in. But, I mean, again, you need more. You need to actually get a goal. It can't just be a shot. You see that they're going ahead and trying to clear on out every single time, and they're getting those opportunities just like right there, but they're just not finishing.
Well, in that instance, that was more the defender denying them rather than their own accuracy, biting them in the back. Fusion's going to send this ball forward, and Linear is going to send it towards the midfield. Vegas doesn't get the touch, so now Hep's trying to intercept, but Nibra is quick to it, looking to send this in center. They get it with their wheels, the softest part of the car. It doesn't go any bit far at all. Ari with the reset, trying to create an attack. Vegas has it handled. Now they're having trouble, and it looks like, was that a team pinch? A doink? Something happened here between Ari and Fusion to put this ball in the back of the net.
That was beautiful. That was just a pop-up right by Ari to go ahead and put it right to Fusion as Fusion finishes it off. It's like Ari was like a golf peg and Fusion was the club, just putting it right on in, right off of Ari's hood, and right on in, making it 1-0, 3:40 to go.
But with the power of friendship, they end up setting the ball into the back of the net. And now, we're going to see if Mirage can channel their friendship and their inner magic to make something happen on offense as they find themselves down for the first time in our series. Linear towards the backboard. Vegas looking to shoot. What an angle! And it'll find its way in. Top shelf. Linear sauces it up. And the power of friendship comes together again in the Tactical Banditry final. By the way, everybody, send your friend a message. Make sure they're doing okay. As we're coming down to the wire here, you might just need to help yourself with the excitement that's going down on this pitch. Vegas is going to kick us off again by winning the draw. Linear following. Nibra in center of the pass coming together, and the 50 from Ari will clear the ball from net. A demolition now. Hep's the other way looking for Ari. They redirect it towards net, but it's not between the pipes. And with 3 minutes to go, we're going to remain tied at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there just some amazing passing plays. The difference between Hebro's play and Mirage's play is that Mirage actually had a nice little pass going up there, where Hebro, it was mostly just luck. It was mostly just right position, right time, just like Linear was right there. Always the striker and always right there, right time, with a great shot going directly above. Fusion tries to save it, but just puts it in himself. 1-2, 2:43 to go.
And Mirage once again find themselves with the lead as they have the death timer now on Hebro. You can hear it counting ever so loudly as you play, and it just gets louder and louder the closer you get to 0 seconds. Though thankfully for Hebro, they do have the benefit of the 0-second clock because they're only down 1 goal. So Hab's gonna cut in field. Ari looking to shoot, and they're met by a defender. Fusion off the backboard, they can't read it. And now they're gonna have to play it careful as all 3 players are forward. Nibra wins the challenge, but Ari is back. Vegas retreats as the counterattack is on. Linear leads into the midfield. Fusion can't get it. Nebra had no boost and fake that they could handle that ball. It bought Vegas time to turn this defense into attack. Ari up the ceiling. Vegas can't shoot it. Sent outwards towards Nebra. Nebra to Linear. Linear can't get it below the bar. Fusion puts it back to Nebra. Nebra taking their time. They loft it in the box, and Ari sends it to the corner. Linear looking for Vegas. Vegas turns it off the sidewall in center. Fusion 50s with Nebra. Now still in the midfield. Fusion turns it the other way, and the net was empty, but it's not on target. Ari off the ceiling. Haps is here. Can't collect it. They're going to air dribble it forward. Didn't get the reset they were looking for, and it's too little too late. Fusion can't beat Linear here. It'll go off the sidewall towards the center, but Vegas long ball downfield. Linear has a redirection chance. Off the ceiling, and Ari will collect this one. 90 seconds to go. 2-1. Hey bro, still down, but they've been knocking on the door.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see Hebro bringing it on up here. It looks like they've started to get a couple of passes on, but Mirage's defense is just way too good. You can see that they're actually just demoing them. They're really just keeping it in final minute. And Mirage just has to keep this up for a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure that they're just gonna win this. Not in this, as I said, not in a sweep, but definitely not that hard.
And as the ball is in the corner of Mirage, they're gonna take it nice and slow and work the rest of the remaining clock because they know Hebro are desperate and they have their backs to the wall. They're gonna throw everything forward here. Expect the triple commit. Hold the goalie. You have nothing to lose. Linear can't get a touch here as Hep sends it downfield. Vegas can't exactly send it back forward. Great 50 there towards the target. Fusion looking for a 50 with Nebra. It'll happen in the corner. Nebra, loose ball. It's bouncing out. Heps towards center. Nebra sends the ball back down. Fusion's not quick enough. Linear gets it behind. Ari with the chase down save. In the final 10 seconds, Nebra can't find the net, and Heps will be the first one here. Actually, Vegas beats them. Fusion in the box all alone. They make the save. Ari now moving forward, trying to flick it. They have no control. Nebra takes over. All it has to do is hit the ground, and it's behind the defender, and it hits the turf. And Mirage kill the series in a sweep as fast as they possibly could. Hebro get 2 chances. In the end, they go 0-5 against Mirage. And Mirage take home the lion's cut of our prize pool.
Absolutely insane. I mean, Mirage was just great all around. Their defense, immaculate. We can't just not talk about Vegas. I mean, he's the full MVP of this tournament. His defense, just everything about him was just absolutely amazing. He was in the right place, right time defensively, right place, right time offensively. He was there for the goals, there for the assists, most saves in the game every single time. And I mean, he's just a great player all around, and I can't wait to see more of him. And also, Linear was also there just as a striker. Absolutely insane as well. Hebro did their best, but they just couldn't quite put it in sometimes. And that was their immediate downfall.
Yeah, well, it just goes to show that today we thought Hebro was the team to beat at the very end, but Mirage came in red hot. They put Hebro down without a single doubt, but unfortunately, we don't have any more Rocket League for you beautiful people watching the stream today. Thank you all for showing up to all the casters we had. There were a lot of you, so I can't go around naming names because I'd forget somebody. Thank you to the wonderful staff team that make this happen. GameWorks, Esports, Tactical, Banditry, all people involved, the players, the chat, the moderators. Thank you everybody for all that you do. I have been Deli. I have been joined by the wonderful Lessinos. I believe that's how I say it. I've never met you before until today.
Yeah,
so
that
hello.
is exactly how you say it.
Well,
Hello there.
awesome. I got it first time. So thank you everybody. And to Chris, known as Ute, who is running the stream today. I'm not sure what you want to be called, so I've given you both. Thank you everybody. Good night, and we will see you next week.
See you guys.